Welcome to the first Online Personals Watch Quickie interview. I'm actually interviewing Jay Weintraub, who is the founder and CEO of the Leads conference, LeadsCon, and also of Daily Deals Summit. And actually it's the second summit that's coming up in just, next week, isn't it?
Next week, hard to believe, yes.
Yeah, in San Francisco.
San Francisco, at the Marriott.
We've got some interesting news in the online personals industry, of course, with FriendFinder acquiring GigaCity. And it seems like we've got a slight differing of opinions on this. So what's your thoughts on this acquisition? Does it make sense?
Well, it's funny, because initially I would have said, I don't get it. And it wasn't until actually that you and I were just chatting briefly, yesterday, that it started to sort of click into place. For a guy like me, to look at these industries, and while they're incredibly similar, both are metrics-driven, funnel-driven, all about lifetime value, all about finding new sources of media, growing, their user bases, retention. I think of how they grow their businesses is very, very separately. So I think about it as, continue to work on any aspect of the funnel to increase lifetime value. Never did it occur to me to think about it as one helping the other. If you had said, spin a good story for that press release, like if you're the PR guy, what would you say? And say, this group buying space is all about local experiences, and dating is all about local, so local plus local is just, it's perfect. And you try to do that, it kind of falls apart. I'm sure if you and I wanted to go out and raise some money, we could talk about, what we're going to do, and I'm sure somebody's already done this. We're going to combine local group buying plus dating, and you're going to buy with other random people and go on dates, and it's the new form, and away we go. But I can't take any credit for your insights, which are, the idea of what's the biggest trend really if we back up? It's you have a user base, and you need to monetize that user base in additional ways that doesn't, sort of take away from the current monetization. And, so if you've got your dating user base or any user base and you start calling them on the phone and telemarketing them, they're going to opt out. But all of a sudden, what's the deal space really been about? It's been about content that is ads. And how can you send people something that is really monetization, but they might view as content? And in that way, you were the one that sort of said, hey, if they can pull this off, what they've really done is added meaningful incremental revenue to their ARPU, which is just going to create that virtuous cycle of being able to buy more traffic, monetize better, and away they go. So,
well, you just said that sounds great. What's wrong with it?
Well, can it work? I guess these are such different businesses if we think about it, and it's really that like you said. I think the synergy of funnel optimization is great, and it probably doesn't make a lot of sense for a pure play dating site to try to build up the expertise in the deal market unless they go and use a white label. The technology of group buying is easy. It's access to traffic, which I think a lot of dating guys get, but it's really the local offer mix that's a pain in the ass. And so that one is what I would think is going to be the real challenge for anyone who says, I can do this group buying thing. Because if I send you crap, you won't monetize. You'll get off that list, and it'll kind of backfire.
Yeah. Yes. The challenge, I think, the challenge for the dating industry is we've got very deep information on very active users, and any increment on ARPU can help add significant volume in terms of ad buys. If we can add 20-30% to the long-term value of a customer, that's golden. That's what market leadership is all about, basically. If we can just climb up 20-30%. And it would seem on the surface that this would be a very strong, certainly for anybody interested in investing in FriendFinder, this would seem like a very logical acquisition for them. This is a very international company. Let's have a look. What have we got here for Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia? So very Asian oriented. Of course, FriendFinder has Asia FriendFinder. South Korea, Brazil, Los Angeles, Brazil, okay? They have South America, Amigos.com. Is strong in South America, and actually Amigos is very not very well monetized. That market tends to have significant traction with the younger demographic, but doesn't tend to monetize very well for a number of reasons. So seems like a good position for the long term. Seems very smart. Seems like a company that's growing very quickly. 600 grand in July and 1.1 million in August. What's wrong with it?
Yeah, I guess we could say that for bulls of the stock, probably nothing. Given that it is international, we look at Groupon, you look at that market. U.S. is a fraction of the money. It's all international. I think it's smart too. They found somebody that, at least in the, if you go to, so Yipit, probably the biggest aggregator of deals, the kayak for the deal space. They don't list Jigo City on their 683, but it's not surprising because, in China, there's 4,000 deal sites alone. So, if you say what's the potential challenge, it's extreme competition. So if anything, I'd say that Jigo needed this as much, if not more, than FriendFinder. But FriendFinder didn't have to outlay any cash for this deal. It looks like. So it could end up being a very smart thing is to monetize the international audiences who really aren't credit card driven, by and large. So I'll start to the more we talk. You're pretty good at logic, so I'm going to be likely to end up walking away going. Calling up the broker, if you will, to get some of the FriendFinder stuff.
So thumbs up or thumbs down for this?
Yeah, I got to go thumbs in between. Even though
okay.
Not, all that, it's the, it's not quite as, I'll give them thumbs up for the fact that it's probably got a great story that it can spin. I think if we were to get behind the scenes, we'd realize that this is, it could be a real nightmare. So, thumbs up on the outside story, absolutely, and the strategy.
Great. Jay Weintraub, you are the CEO and founder of the LeadsCon conference and the Daily Deal Summit conference. Thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you so much.